What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? New footage has been released of the moments after Bob Lee, Cash App founder and former chief technology officer of Square, was stabbed in San Francisco. The newly released video was obtained by the Daily Mail, and it shows Bob collapsing in front of a business that was closed. He appeared to call someone on the phone, and it was reported that he was dialing 911 while also trying to flag down a car for help. According to reports, Bob allegedly told the 911 operator, "Help, someone stabbed me." Bob Lee could be seen falling several times and approaching another car, which sped away after Bob lifted his shirt to show his stab wounds. Police later arrived at the scene where they saw him and pronounced him dead. A 4-inch kitchen knife was recovered from the scene, but police have yet to make any arrests. This guy, Bob Lee, as I said in a previous report, was one of the great innovators of our time. I mean, I pretty much don't know anybody who don't use Cash App. The suspicious thing about his death, his murder, is that it happened the same week, within the same week, that the feds introduced their new form of Cash App, which is called Fed Now. It is a payment processing system intended to produce rapid payment transactions, as Cash App does. A lot of people are saying, hey man, this ain't no coincidence. This sounds like more. What's going on, fam? We got all of these cryptocurrency, fintech people dropping dead or being arrested. You got China and India, who collectively have about 3 billion people who have decided to no longer use the US dollar, but to create their own currency, along with South Africa, Brazil, and a few others. This is going to have major international implications. I do believe there will be blood. I don't see how it could happen without. I don't see it happening. I would hope it wouldn't, because we're talking about catastrophes that are immeasurable. These kids deserve a chance to live their lives out, just as the people who have before them, many who have before them. There is no reason on God's green earth, with all of the advances in modern technology, in medicine, in the social construct, that these countries shouldn't be able to figure out how to coexist in a human way. There are so many uncivilized people at the top, and everything, it always comes down to greed, to money. Money, gotta get that dough. This is cold-blooded. This guy, Bob Lee, was only 43 years old. 43 years old, and he goes back to visit his old hometown, and he's stabbed to death in the streets. Like a common street peddler or something, a criminal. What was this guy doing walking the streets of San Francisco? A billionaire. What is he doing walking the streets of San Francisco without security? That's a big question. Well, I've seen other billionaires walk the streets in neighborhoods that they felt safe in. They will walk the streets sometime alone, especially if they're not like the type of person that has a face that everybody knows. Bob Lee, you'd have to pretty much be in that industry to know what he looks like. I never knew what he looked like. I knew the name, I never knew what he looked like. Yeah. I'm not confident we'll ever know the truth behind the murder of Bob Lee. I think this is deeper than most people are willing to admit or even acknowledge. This is the kind of country we live in. We don't mind assassinating people to serve our agenda. We don't mind. Bob Lee, from all indications, was a good dude. Everybody I've heard from has had nothing but good things to say about him. And you know that's hard to get these days. But here we are. Anyway, fam, I want you to drop a comment about this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. R.I.P. Bob Lee. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?